Although Quidditch was banned by Headmaster Black, you can still fly wherever you want in the world of Hogwarts Legacy. The world outside of Hogwarts is huge, so you'll definitely need a broom to get around. Unfortunately, you don't start out with a broom when you do arrive in the world of Hogwarts Legacy, but you will unlock one pretty early on within the game. And once you do get one, there's a few things you're going to want to know, and also you're going to want to know these before you get a broom as well. So this video will be a complete guide to the broom in Hogwarts Legacy. First of all, going over how you actually get the broom, what happens when you go to get the broom, and what you should note about when you do have the broom. So by watching this video, you'll know everything you need to know about flying around the world of Hogwarts Legacy. After all, like I mentioned, the world is massive, and it's definitely going to help you save some time. Right at the beginning of the game, you're going to have to sprint to every single mission, which is going to take a little while. So it's going to be very nice once you do have the time to, fly to that location, or even fast travel once you've learnt the location. But yeah, you'll be saving loads and loads of time by getting yourself a broom. And yeah, this video is a complete guide to that. So let's get straight into it. So to start things off, we'll go over how to actually get a broom in Hogwarts Legacy. And you'll get one within the first couple hours of the game. We're talking maybe the first 3, 4, or 5 hours, depending on how quickly you complete the missions, and also if you complete any side content, because you actually unlock access to the entire world before you get a broom. So you could spend hours and hours and hours doing stuff before you get a broom. If you want to just do every side quest you come across right there and then it's going to take you, we're looking at like 20 hours before you get yourself a broom. But if you're solely focused on getting this, then it's going to take maximum of about 4 hours if you're just going through the main story quests. And you need to unlock the flying class main story quest in order to get this broom. And obviously that flying class quest is your flying lesson. This lesson will include a flying lesson. As you do with other subjects, you attend lessons and you learn new skills. With this lesson, you're of course learning how to fly. Now this isn't where you get the broom. This lesson just teaches you the mechanics, and I really do like this lesson. I think it's a great mission within the game, since of course it's where you learn how to fly a broom. It teaches you the controls for the broom and the different sorts of abilities that you do have whilst you are on the broom, which leads us sort of onto the next point, which is flying the broom. When you're on it, you've got the basic directions that you can use and go up and down, left and right, etc. And then you can actually go faster, and then you do also get periodic speed boosts where you can go at an even faster rate, especially if you're just going in one straight line to point A to point B. Then it's very useful to be able to use those speed boosts, since the turning isn't great when you're using it, but it makes you go even faster. So yeah, that's a quick overview of how the broom flying actually works. But during the flying class, you will learn all of these, and also during this flying class you get the option to go around the Hogwarts castle and just take a look about what it looks like. And during this mission you also get told about where you can purchase your own broom. You get told that you're pretty good when you're flying a broom, and you can go ahead and purchase a broom. So this is where you get the option to go ahead and get a broom. So yeah, once the flying class is over, you want to go and head over to Hogsmeade. Once you're in Hogsmeade, you want to go to the Spintwitch's Sporting Goods shop. Once you enter the shop, you'll be greeted with a cutscene, and this is where you get to purchase the broom. Now, I'm actually going to play this cutscene now, since I think it gives you a good idea of how this will work, and it's not really spoiling anything, since, this is just a basic cutscene entering a shop. But if you don't want to watch this, then just skip ahead. But I would recommend watching this, since, it's really not a spoiler at all. And yeah, so I'm going to play this cutscene. It's also going to show you the different broom options that you get to pick from at the beginning of the game, and I'll walk through those a bit after this cutscene has played.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available, Ember Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
So there you go, that is how purchasing a broom will work when you purchase your first broom within Hogwarts Legacy. It works a bit differently with some others, but we'll get onto that in a bit. But yeah, that is how you'll get your first broom, and as you can see, they come in at 600 galleons each, and all of these brooms have the same performance stats. As that doesn't just apply to these brooms as well, there are 13 brooms in total within Hogwarts Legacy, and all of them have the exact same stats, and even that applies with the upgrades as well, which I'll get onto later. But yeah, it is your choice which broom you pick, and of course you saw there also, if you don't have enough galleons, then you can sell some of your spare gear that you have in order to be able to purchase those, and that's something I had to do in order to get the broom, since if you are going there right at the beginning of the game, chances are you're not going to have 600 galleons, so that's an easy way to quickly gather that up, and you'll be able to purchase the broom, or the broom of your choice. And yeah, there are a few options there that you get, but like I said, the only difference between them is cosmetic differences, which is just their looks. Everything else in terms of performance is the exact same. And once you do purchase a broom, you actually get the beginning of the upgrade part. You can't actually upgrade it right there and then, but you get the opportunity to complete certain missions in order to unlock certain upgrades. Now, interestingly, whichever broom you upgrade, it will apply to every single broom that you own, and you do get the ability to purchase every broom within the game, and the best broom is, well, any of the brooms. All of the brooms are the exact same, since of course they have the exact same stats at the beginning, and all of the upgrades carry across to every single broom, meaning that all of the brooms will all be the exact same at the exact same time. And since I'm talking about upgrades, you're probably wondering, well, how the hell do I actually upgrade the broom? And of course you do unlock the upgrade paths like I mentioned once you purchase your first broom, but the only way to make your broom go faster is of course through these upgrades, and there are 3 upgrades in total. To be able to upgrade the broom, you have to test the broom first, and you can do this by completing the flight challenges, which involves beating certain times and flying through a course. Basically, that's about it. Now, you don't get all of these quests straight off the bat. You do have to wait some time, and slowly throughout the story you will just be getting these quests as you progress through the game, but over time you'll be able to upgrade your broom, and by the time you finish the story, chances are you'll have a fully upgraded broom on your hands. Now, it is quite unfortunate though that these upgrades aren't actually free. The first upgrade will come in at 1,000 gold galleons, the second one is 4,000, and the third one is 7,500. So you're looking at about, over 10,000 galleons in total to have a fully upgraded broom, but I'd say it's worth it since this will apply to every single broom you own. Now, at the same time though, this may be not worth buying every single broom, since the only difference is cosmetic looks, since everything else, is going to be the exact same in terms of performance. There's no best broom in the game really, that's just personal preference in terms of what broom you think looks the best. But that does just about wrap up things here. That was a complete guide to your broom in Hogwarts Legacy, how to get the broom, how the broom will work, the upgrades you can get with the broom, and the best broom in the game, even though, that is every single broom that there is. So yeah, hopefully you now know how the broom works in Hogwarts Legacy and everything that comes with that. Now, I have actually done a video just like this, but going over the wand in Hogwarts Legacy, a complete guide to your wand, and if you're interested in watching that, then go ahead and join me over there by clicking the link on the screen.